Meantime, Germany says it has conducted a secret military air mission into the Libyan desert to extract some of its citizens from the embattled country. Britain's Royal Air Force has also staged its own stealthy evacuations amid fears the violence is about to get even worse. NBC's Richard Engel is in the key rebel stronghold of Benghazi. Richard, good evening.
Good evening, Lester. As you mentioned, foreign governments are extracting their citizens here. Everyone on the ground expects that this conflict will escalate even further.
Foreign workers are escaping Libya in droves. According to the United Nations, 100,000 people have fled Libya since fighting began, all but stopping Libya's economy. Foreign workers ran Libya's oil industry. Now oil fields are still. Exports largely halted. People are leaving because of scenes like this. An internet video appears to show Gaddafi's forces executing rebels in the streets of Tripoli. The violence may have been too much even for Gaddafi's Ukrainian nurse, once described in a leaked U.S. cable as a voluptuous blonde always at his side. Now she's returned to Kiev. But Gaddafi's son Saif denies the regime is killing the opposition, denies the rebels are even a threat in interviews with foreign media, including our British partner ITN's Channel 4.
Your father's lost control of Benghazi. He must be disappointed. He must feel that this is a big blow.
Listen, in Benghazi there is 1.5 million people, and they are talking to us and calling us. People there are afraid of the militia on the ground. Because they're militia, armed militia.
Do you think he will ever get back the parts of Libya that he has lost?
It's not. Libya, Benghazi is part of Libya.
And what spirits is your father in?
Very good. Morals are very high.
But in Benghazi, the people don't seem frightened. They're building a new country here. Today, the opposition distributed food. Banks reopened. The opposition even named an independent government of what they now call Free Libya. And Free Libya is building an army. At an old court building in Benghazi, they've already collected the names of thousands of volunteers. Most want to go to the front lines. Others donate money, cars, and weapons.
The rebels are keeping some of the heavy weapons here. There are artillery rounds, rocket-propelled grenades, and what appears to be a box of live grenades. They say that most of the weapons have already been sent to Tripoli.
The rebels know Gaddafi and his family will hang on to Tripoli as long as they can. They say they plan to take the city by force.
Both sides now seem to be consolidating their forces, Lester. The rebels here in Benghazi, and there are reports tonight that Gaddafi's forces are planning a counteroffensive around Tripoli.
Richard, have any of the rebels you've spoken to, are any of them talking about what a post-Gaddafi government might look like and the risk of that Libya could become a failed state?
There is a risk that it could become a failed state. For 41 years, this country has had no real institutions at all. Gaddafi has run it like a cult of personality. There's no constitution. There's no parliament to speak of. So they know they will have to start from scratch. Right now, today, they were trying to put a leadership together, even here in Benghazi. But so far, they don't have a consolidated leadership in this city alone, let alone a national plan. Lester?
Richard Engel tonight. Richard, thank you.